8:51, welcome back to the show. Hey, how would you like to de-stress, lose weight, feel more energized, even improve your golf game? The ticket is in yoga, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Moksha Yoga co-owner Tracy Court is here with us today. How you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
Good. So yoga, I mean, obviously it's been around for a very long time, but more and more people are catching on, and more people are doing it. I mean, even athletes are doing it, like we mentioned, to improve performance, improve game. There's so many different benefits to yoga.
Yeah, it really can offer something for everyone.
Yeah.
We have, young, old, male, female, all shapes and sizes. There are, the benefits are endless, and everyone has something to gain from it.
And so what is it? What is it about the poses, about what you're doing that is actually, can do all of those things? De-stress, improve your immune system even.
Yeah, well, the first thing is the breathing. I mean, most of us are shallow breathers. We breathe, kind of in the top of our chest, and that's it. So the first thing is learning how to breathe, which is, it's amazing. So we start class with breathing exercises, and, when you can get that deep kind of belly breath, that in itself is very healing and very de-stressing as well. It just immediately, totally calms the whole nervous system down.
Well, and obviously the physical benefits are great too. I mean, you can tell a yoga body. I mean, it's long, it's lean, you really do stretch out those muscles.
And you know what, and you grow. You grow. People come in and they're like, I'm a half an inch taller.
She was 4 feet tall when she started,
But you do. You know what, you carry yourself differently, you feel good, you feel more energized. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so a lot of people, I would think that some people maybe are a little intimidated because they think, I'm going to go to a class, but I've never done a class. I don't know any of the poses. I'm going to be lost and trying to follow. But there are options for that.
Totally. Yeah. You know what? And it is not because part of the reason we're having this event on Saturday, free yoga all day, is to encourage new people to come and give it a try. Yeah. It's not for super bendy people. It's not for, new age hippies. It's for everyone. It really is for everyone. And, especially if you're not flexible. That's great.
That's what we want. Yeah,
totally,
to get there.
Totally. Because you know what? You'll see benefits a lot quicker.
Right.
And you really will, feel, noticeably different from, even just first few classes.
Okay, so you mentioned, Saturday you're doing free yoga all day.
So this Saturday, August 29th, we've got our classes all day are free. So we've got 4 classes that run all day. You can visit our website, mokshayogaottawa.com for some more details. It's our way of, the objective is to de-stress Ottawa.
Right. Well, you mentioned, students, there are a lot of people that want to be able to do this but can't necessarily afford it on a fixed income, certainly trying a free class, but you also weekly offer a class by donation, whatever you can afford kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Every Friday night at 7:30, we have a class that it's just by donation. We donate all the proceeds to charity.
Okay, so someone at home, never done yoga before, what can they expect? Show me a couple poses to ease us in.
Okay, to ease us in. So the first we're going to do is let's come down to the floor.
Okay.
We're going to start in a wide knees child's pose. So open your knees up, bring your big toes to touch, hips back, walk your hands forward, and then just rest your forehead down on the floor.
Okay.
Okay, this is very simple. This is a wide knees child's pose. So very grounding, very soothing for the nervous system. We run on high speed all the time, and the nervous system is on overdrive. This feeds and nourishes.
That feels good. And anyone could do that. It's
anyone
a simple
can do
pose.
that. Yeah. Another one, simple one, is just doing feet are hip width apart, and just take ragdoll where you grab for opposite elbows and just let your head be really heavy. Okay, great one for if you're having trouble sleeping or just if you're feeling a bit stressed or kind of frantic. Again, very, very calming. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Okay, we'll do a balancing pose. We're going to do eagle. Swing your right arm underneath your left. Okay, so you're going to twist tie your arms. There you go. Sink your hips down. And now lift your right leg up, and you're going to wrap it around your left. There we go.
Oh, holding it together.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, again, these kinds of poses are great because you get out of your head. You're so focused on balancing. It looks easy to balance on one leg, but it's not. It's difficult, especially when you've never done it before.
Yeah.
So, you're really concentrating on what you're doing, and for a little while you forget about the chatter and the, kind of what's going on up here, and you just get in your body. It's great.
Who doesn't want to do that? Just forget about the chatter, the all-day chatter that you hear in your head all day.
Yeah.
So coming up, we'll do a couple more poses, talk a little bit more about different benefits of yoga. We'll talk a little bit more about improving your game, your sports with yoga, some of the people you've been able to train, and all of that coming up here this morning. And again, free yoga on Preston Street, right?
Exactly.
And Moksha Yoga on this Saturday all day long. 6:50. Oh, it's a beautiful day as we decided to take our next yoga segment outside. Tracy Corder's here with us from Moksha Yoga, and you can find them on Preston Street. So let's talk a little bit about Moksha Yoga because, well, what type of yoga are we talking?
Yeah, so Moksha is a type of hot yoga. So it is a set sequence. It's done in a heated room. The room is heated up to 100 degrees, so you get a good sweat going on.
How do you get that heat that high?
We use actually radiant heat in our room, so unlike forced air heating, which kind of blows hot air around you, it can be difficult to breathe.
Right.
This is radiant heat, so we have panels that hang from the ceiling, heats your body, and it heats the floor. So you get a much more cleansing sweat.
You detox from that,
you really do. And you don't really feel it. Like I said, it's not like a suffocating kind of heat, but your pores open, and I mean, you just start to pour. You just start to sweat. It's great because you get to detox, and it's so good. Most of us are pretty chronically tight. So the heat allows for deeper and safer stretches.
Well, yeah, and if you're one of those people that says, you know, I'm not really so good with the stretching business, this would be a good way to do it because it's going to make you more limber regardless, just with the heat.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, look, people are delivering us yoga mats. Look at this. Thanks, Annette. Now, let's talk a little bit about, we talked a little bit about yoga for sports, for athletes, and that would be one thing in particular because with the heat, I noticed on your website just talking and breaking down different sports. For hockey, for example, all that equipment, they're skating around, they build up a big sweat. This can actually help them withstand those high temperatures.
Totally. It helps them withstand the temperatures. You get used to, because you practice like kind of breathing and staying calm, and your body starts to adjust to that type of temperature. Even for all of us, you know, with the humidity in the summer, you know, people are like, oh my gosh, the humidity, I'm like dying. And, you know, and I know for myself, because I'm practicing regularly, it's just you're able to cope and, you know, the heat doesn't bother you. It doesn't get to you as much. So.
I know Kurt was interested in how it works for golfers.
Yes.
The hips, I would imagine, the core.
Definitely. Hips, for sure. We do a lot of like twisting. So even opening up the shoulders, you know, doing back bends. It's great for all athletes. I mean, most professional sports teams, and I mean, we're talking like curling, golfing, hockey, you know, football. Most of them are hiring yoga instructors for their team because they see the benefit.
Absolutely.
You know,
Here, you use the mat because you're our guest and you're the professional here. Show us a couple more poses that we see in a typical Moksha yoga class.
Okay. So I'll take you through a flow. So we do this towards the end of class, but it's great. It's using your breath. So you're going to inhale and reach your arms up overhead. Okay, come into a little gentle back bend. And then as you exhale, just hold your body forward, coming all the way down. Nice long spine. Inhale, come to a half lift. Your hands come on the shins, crown of the head forward and hips back. Exhale, place your hands on the floor and then step your feet back. Come into plank. So you're one straight line with the body. Just bend the elbows, lower down. This is called chaturanga. Squeeze your elbows in. That's it. And then push into your hands. You're going to lift your chest. This is upward facing dog. Pull the shoulders back. And then as you exhale, roll over the toes and come into downward facing dog.
Oh, that feels so good.
Yeah, so it's great. I mean, you're working and moving with your breath. That builds some upper body strength, stretches out your spine, stretches out the back of the legs. So we would do that a little bit quicker, and we do, you know, probably 5 or 6 of those flows in a row. So
improving your health, a longer, leaner body, improving your sport, whatever it is that you need it for. I mean, yoga is just fantastic. And again, if it's something that you can't necessarily put the money towards right now, you are giving people a fantastic option this Saturday.
Totally. So come August 29th, this Saturday, 4 classes all day. Free. Bring your friends. You know, if you've had any inkling and just wanting to give yoga a try, here's your chance.
Okay, so free all day, and you're doing not just at your location. This is something that you're doing.
All Moksha yoga studios across the country.
That's wonderful. And then just as an addition to that, on Friday nights you do something else as well.
Yes, we do a class for charity. So it's we just ask for a donation, $5 minimum, and then we donate all the proceeds to charity. So
what's the charities that you do?
We pick different ones each week, or each month. Each month. So we support lots of different charities.
Beautiful. So MokshaYogaOttawa.com?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Preston.
Yeah, there you go. I'm Preston. You can get all the information, all the different class times, and again, listing all the benefits and all the different ways that I can help you. Thank you so much for being here.
No problem.
Let's do one more stretch because it feels so good and the sun feels so good. I don't want to go in. All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.